children. I'm so pleased to be here today to share another Bible story time with you. And we have someone else here today too. Rupert, he's back from Brisbane. And he's really pleased to be here, aren't you? Children, would you like to say hello to Rupert?
Hello, Rupert.
Rupert's so pleased that you said hello to him. And Rupert is really pleased to be back, and he is really pleased to be back to see his two friends, Blackie and Patch, aren't you? And Rupert's got something to tell you, I think. Yeah. Blackie and Patch were very kind to Rupert. They said kind words to Rupert. They said, "Rupert, we really missed you when you were away, and we're really pleased that you're back." That made you feel very welcome, didn't it, Rupert? And they did something else that was kind. They let Rupert join them in their new game. You see, Blackie has a new ball, and Blackie said, "Rupert, we want you to join in and share our game and share my ball." And Rupert thought that was just so much fun. And Rupert thinks something else too. He thinks that sharers are carers, and Blackie and Patch were good sharers and good carers and very kind friends. Well, Rupert, we're going to hear a story today from the Bible about a lady who was very, very kind. And we're going to ask Jeff to tell that story, Rupert. So, let's get ready. Jeff, you ready to tell the story?
Thanks, Jill. I would love to tell the Bible story to the children. Hello, boys and girls. Our story today comes from the book of the Bible called 2 Kings. The Bible tells us about a man named Elisha. This is our picture of Elisha. God had given him a special job. Look, he is walking. Elisha went from place to place. He told the people about God and what God wanted them to do. One day, Elisha went to a town named Shunem. A rich lady there saw him and called out, "Are you hungry?" "Yes," Elisha replied. "Then come to our house for a meal," she said. So Elisha stayed and ate a meal with the lady and her husband. "Thank you," said Elisha. "That was delicious." Elisha became friends with the lady and her husband. He ate with them every time he went to Shunem. After one of Elisha's visits, the lady said to her husband, "Elisha travels all the time and he often comes to our town. I know that our friend Elisha is a special man of God. Let's do something nice for him." Her husband asked her, "What do you think we should do?" Well, children, let's see what the lady was thinking. The lady replied, "We can make a small room in our house for him. It can be on the roof. Then he can stay there whenever he visits." "Good idea," her husband agreed. "Let's do that." You see, children, in Bible times, the roofs of the houses were flat. It was a good place to add another room with stairs going up to get to it. So the lady and her husband started building the room. They worked hard to make it just right. After the room was built, they cleaned and scrubbed. They swept the floor. Then they put in some furniture. Can you see what they put inside the room for Elisha? Yes, there was a bed for Elisha to sleep in when he was tired. There was a table with a lamp. Elisha could light the lamp so he could see in the room at night. And there was a stool for Elisha to sit on. Soon Elisha came to Shunem again. The lady and her husband showed Elisha the room they had made, just for him. "Oh, what a lovely surprise! That's very kind of you," said Elisha. "What else do you think he said?" "Yes, that's right. I'm sure he said, 'Thank you.'" Now Elisha had a comfy place to stay every time he came to Shunem. He could relax in his own room and sleep for the night. Elisha's friends did a nice thing for him by making a room for him. Friends do nice things for each other, don't they? Thanks for listening, girls and boys. I hope you enjoyed that story. Hey, Jill, what did you like about that story?
Oh, thank you, Jeff. That was a great story from the Bible, wasn't it, children? Now, what was my favourite bit? I think my favourite bit is thinking about how Elisha must have felt when he first saw that lovely room that had been built especially for him. He must have just thought, don't I have just such kind, lovely friends as this lady and her husband? What a kind thing for them to do for me. I think he must have just been full of thank you, thank you, thank you to them and to God for the kindness that he had been shown. And I hope you enjoyed that story too, children, and I hope you also this week think about kindness and how you can be kind to your friends and your family. And now I'll say goodbye, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye-bye.